Hey YouTube, welcome to the channel. My name is Hootie, and today I'm bringing you another episode of One Piece 5 minutes where we talk about the fundamentals of One Piece and hopefully under 5 minutes to help you learn the game, play more comfortably, and win more games. Today I want to talk to you guys about the concept of starving versus aggroing your opponent. Starving is the concept of, hey, I'm not going to give you any more cards than you already have. This is very, very crucial when it comes to opponents that kind of aggro you down or run out of resources really quick. This was very, very popular when you're playing against things like Red Zoro, NL, or even things like Rayleigh in today's meta. Very, very crucial concept and very, very good to know when you should or should not starve your opponent. So here we have a situation where my Rayleigh opponent has 5 cards in hand. They have 3 cards on the board that are going to swing at me this turn, and it feels really, really bad because it's a lot of good swings. So let's say they just swung out at me. I block 1, but all their characters are rested. I take a few cards, and now we're in a pretty good position to start stalling. So essentially what I'd want to do on my turn is clear their board or prevent their board from swinging at me, because that's all I really care about. I want to take cards out of their hand. So let's say eventually I got rid of all their characters and maybe 1 card out of their hand to counter. And now they have no board, but they have 4 cards in hand. And let's say they have all their life. Do I want to swing at their life? Probably not. What I'm doing here is keeping them from getting more cards that they can play, because next turn when they draw, they're going to go back to 5 cards in hand and then, you know, be able to find and search more things. But I'm assuming that with Rayleigh, they're probably going to be using and expending cards out of their hand. He's probably going to go into a Luffy, into a Buggy, search another card, add 1 to hand, use search event, search another card, maybe plays out like another Buggy or something and adds another card. So he went down from like 4 cards to 5, down to 3, down to 2, up 1 to 3, back down to 2, and then search event again, back up 1, and then maybe he plays it out or he keeps it in hand. So he's at about 2 to 3 cards in hand, and now we're in a good position where, hey, once they swing out again, they cannot protect their bodies, which means that we are able to keep them in a position where they're playing off the top of their deck. And playing off the top of their deck makes them feel really, really, really bad, because pretty much all we do is we set up a really, really big wall that they can't answer, kill their bodies, and slowly poke at their life until we have 5 characters on the board and they have no cards in hand, and then we just kill them. We just absolutely destroy them, because then we just go 7, 8, 9, 9, 9. And we know that they don't have the cards, because no matter what they have in their hand, even if it was all 2Ks, they would not be able to survive that swing. So starving is really just setting up for that position and making your opponent play off the top of their deck, not giving them free cards from life, not allowing them to be able to find things, because if they do want to save their bodies, they're going to have to give us the cards out of their hand, and then eventually they go down to like 1 or 2 cards in hand again and have no counter, or you know exactly what their hand is because they're searching with the Buggies, with, you know, whatever searches they're playing. You know what's in their hand because of all the searches and whatnot they're doing that kind of just tell you like, hey, I know you have no counter. I'm going to poke at you. I'm going to clear your board so you can't win the game. And then I'm going to slowly poke at you so that I actually do win the game or put myself in a winning position. So the concept of starving is very, very nice against decks that play really, really fast and play out a lot of cards or counter a lot, because it takes their resources away from them. When it comes to decks like Bonnie, it's really nice to be able to stall, because starving as Bonnie is really, really easy because we have like 70% blockers in our deck, or Kid. It's just really, really nice to be able to stall and then just go for game with all your big bodies later. But with Rayleigh, things like aggro, you got to be really, really smart about what you play, when you play them, and maintaining your hand size depending on how your opponent is approaching you, whether they're starving you, whether they're playing aggro against you. It's very, very crucial to kind of adapt your playstyle to what your opponent is allowing you to do, and kind of just reading the room when it comes to that. But yes, starving is very, very important, and it can get very, very annoying for decks that expend resources really, really fast and not have a lot of draw power. So very, very good. Anyways, that's all for today's video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Drop a comment below. Let the viewers know if there's anything else that I missed as far as the concept of starving goes. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.